Viewer discretion is advised.
Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to Train Simulator 2020. My name is YoAdrian, and today we're going to be back out on the Norfolk Southern Coal District route. We're going to be running with a high hood GP38-2 today, or high nose, however you guys want to pronounce it. I'm used to high hood, so that's what we're going to say. But today we're actually going to be doing a 30-minute scenario. It's basically the last task of the day is to drop off 3 steel flat cars off at Fayette Marine Siding so they can be unloaded. One thing I do want to say about this locomotive is that the brakes are very tricky on this one. So we may have to use the expert, not the expert controls, but the HUD display for the braking system, unfortunately. Only because the brakes are very shoddy with this scenario. Or anytime I've tried to use the GP38 high hood, that's kind of how it's been. So who knows, maybe it's different, I don't know. But we're going to find out here together, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, Mon Valley Dispatch, morning. These 3 steel flat cars have been taken from a train that arrived earlier. You will need to take them to Fayette Marine Siding so they can be unloaded. First, head down to Alicia and switch your engine around to the back of the flat car so they can be pushed into the siding. Sounds like an easy enough job. But here's, as I was saying with the braking, it's very difficult. I don't remember exactly what the button was to change difficulty, so we're just going to have to use the HUD for the braking, unfortunately. We do have our headlights on, I believe, which yes we do. And then we're just going to go ahead and reverse the neutral, or set it to forward from neutral. Down the horn twice, and let's go ahead and get a move on. Now I don't think the ditch lights were a part of that. I don't think they flash on this one, unfortunately. We do have step lights, windshield wipers, and instrument lights, which we'll need today. And nothing out back here. Cab light, which we might use. There we go. Now, a lot of you guys might say that this locomotive is actually backwards from looking at it, but in reality, it really is not. This is actually how the Southern kind of rostered their locomotives, is that long hood is actually the front, and the short hood with the cab that wear it is actually the rear of the locomotive. So it's kind of a standard practice that the Southern Railway actually used way back in the day with these high hood locomotives, and a bunch of other railroads did too, unless you're talking about the GP7s and the GP9s, which actually the short hood was the front. So this is kind of like a Southern Railway practice. It is still actually done to this day. Norfolk Southern kind of took it over, and I've seen other railroads kind of do it as well. Canadian National does it a lot. And Norfolk Southern does it quite a bit. So we're just kind of going to be adapting that practice today into our scenario as pretending we're from the Southern Railway, since this locomotive is actually a former Southern Railway locomotive. Now, since the Norfolk Southern did purchase them, Norfolk and Western actually had a bunch of these units as well. These high hood locomotives and whatnot. But it's one thing though is you probably can tell from right here, it's very hard to see on curves, especially if you're trying to go left. So that's what the conductor side is for. But it looks like we did have a clear indication signal, and we're going out on the bridge here. But yeah, it is very hard to see if you're an engineer if you're making a left-hand curve, if you're going on a left-hand curve, or it's going to be very hard for you to see as a conductor if you're going on a right-hand curve. But now we actually have, it looks like, a stop signal coming up for us, or I believe that might not be us. Let's see, I believe that is for us. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe we're actually going this way. Okay, so we're actually going to be going the other way, so we're not going that way, so we don't have to worry about that indicator. Which is fun. Which is fine. Going 10 miles an hour. It's probably going to be the longest trip of my life, going 10 miles a frickin' hour. But, you never know. You never know. Could be the shortest trip of my life. Who knows? Who knows? But it looks like we're actually going to be going lengthy trip ways away. Let's see how far we got going on out here to wherever Alicia is. Looks like it's about 3 miles, and then we're just gonna go through there, drop them off in 5, or couple them up over there, and then we're actually going 7 miles, almost 8 miles to our destination. So it's not too bad of a trip. Probably going to be lengthy with it being 10 miles an hour the entire way. I might not show the whole trip. We'll find out. We'll find out, see how fast. Maybe the speed limit will kind of gradually increase a little bit. I'm hoping it will. I don't know though. But yeah, guys, I do actually have quite a few different like scenarios planned with Train Simulator 2020 that I'm trying to integrate into here. Looks like we are meeting a locomotive, so we're gonna go ahead and turn off our lights so we don't blind him. Looks like we are going to be meeting a train over here with the ES44 AC locomotive. Looks like it is going to be a coal train. So we're just going to go ahead and wait here, and then we'll put on our lights once we actually clear him so we don't blind him with ours. He's going to be waiting on us, and I guess he's probably going to head out once we leave. I don't know. His lights are off, so I doubt it. Doesn't look like he's crewed up, but yeah, he's got a crew in there. He does have a crew in there. How's it going, fellas? 8085. Two locomotives, right? Two? Yeah, just two. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like the the speed limit did increase to 25, which is not bad at all. Got a little EOT device here on the rear, meeting that 8085 right there. Looks like it's gonna be an empty coal train. A little roll by of their locomotive. We're actually gonna just do notch 2 instead. There we go, notch 2. I do apologize if you guys do hear any of clicking noises going on in the video. Like I said in the America Truck Simulator video, this is not my like normal setup I'm working with, so I don't actually have everything set up properly and whatnot, so I do greatly apologize for that. I'm just kind of on this setup until pretty much everything can become unpacked and whatnot, so we're just not like I want to, but I'm just gonna kind of have to like deal with it for a couple days, couple weeks, who knows, depending on when I get my table unpacked. And we are speeding, which we don't want to do. I'm gonna have to just break it from here. There we go. It's just kind of stupid how the points go up. It should just be like 1 point per, you know, it goes like 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6, not like 1 to 2 to 6 to 28 to 54 to 100, you know. I feel like that's kind of stupid in my opinion. Looks like it's not raining anymore, so we can go ahead and shut down those wipers. Kind of hard to see, so I'm going to go on this side. But we're coming into Glen, Maine. Looks like we're coming up to Glen. Doesn't look like it's too bad of a town. I love the instrument lights illuminating on the ground there. Or not the instrument lights, but the step lights illuminating on the ground there. That bridge, I wonder if that's a train bridge. Let's see what we got going on with this. Can I even go that far up? Oh no, it's just a regular road. That's pretty cool though. Here we are coming up on Glen on a no signal because the signal's facing backwards. But here's Glen. That actually looked kind of cool. It's like a little town on a hill basically. Not really. It's like the hill just starts afterwards. But it's like a nice little town. That's actually pretty cool. It's like the whole town's just like one road basically. You probably got houses like back there, but the main street's out by the railroad. Kind of cool. Don't even have to have a crossing to cross over to go there. You got some like storage containers here, probably for like a factory or something. Oh, it's just dumpsters. Never mind, those are dumpsters. Then you have like your one road underneath here probably. Nope, not even a road. We don't even have a road in this town, do we? Now we got some old cars parked up over here. Nope, no whistle post, no nothing. We're coming up on Glen 1. They're going to be a little bit late coming up to it. I doubt it though. We might be on time, honestly. They wanted it right now, 5 seconds ago, so maybe we won't be on time. But I doubt we'll be like super late. I hope we don't have to like bring this thing all the way back out here to where we to the yard. I hope we don't have to. Maybe we just wait for them to unload it and then we bring it back. I don't know. That's something I couldn't tell you guys. We are coming up on Glen 1 North, and then we're coming up probably Glen 2 South. Is that one possibly? But as I was saying, I do have... Oh, so it's just Glen Main 2. Okay, but as I was saying, I do have a couple different like scenarios unplanned and like in the thought process right now for Train Simulator 2020. It's like custom made scenarios of like stuff that you probably don't see very often in this game. Looks like we are coming up on a whistle post. Engineer, you will need to head down to Alicia and run your engine round to the rear of the steel flat cars. I figured that's what we were going to have to do. But we're not coming up to there yet. We're still coming up to this whistle post here. Listen to that horn on a clear indicator. What do we got? NS 5197, clear signal, Glen, main 2 north. North Glen, main 2. 5197 out. This is kind of different. You got some like coal cars over there, some like gondolas over here and stuff. Looks like they are changing a speed limit on us. Looks like we do have an approach signal. NS 5197 approach, Glen main 2 out. So kind of approach signal, going to come to a stop signal here soon possibly. 20 miles an hour. Oh, not for us, I guess. But yeah, as I was basically trying to say, I do have a couple different scenarios planned for this game. It's kind of going to be like different styles. It's not like you're just going to be driving the train like from point A to point B and whatnot. There's going to be a couple different like shunting scenarios planned, even for Train Sim World. Once they end up adding that like creator mode that I've heard a lot of people talking about, but I'm not sure. I haven't heard anything about it, but it's like some sort of like creator mode for the game that we can go ahead and create scenarios for, and I'm hoping to see a lot more routes in TSW, because TSW is probably one of the more like realistic train simulator out there right now, besides Run 8, which Run 8 is kind of a pain in the ass to even start getting running and all that fun stuff. So Train Sim World actually is probably one of the more realistic ones out there, which is kind of cool. I kind of wish that they kind of did away with TS 2020 and then just kind of put everything into Train Sim World. I feel like that would be more beneficial to them, because everything you have here can probably just be converted over to there, and then of course they'll probably have to like fight through all the licensing issues and all that with the games and stuff. So maybe try to work something out where they can do that, and then we can just have the one game they just focus on instead of, you know, focusing on DLC for the two different games. So because right now you still got them coming out with DLC for this game, then you got them coming out with DLC for that game, when I feel like it'd be better if they were just like combined into the one game, where I feel like that would be a lot more simpler, a lot more easier, and you're not trying to like, okay, well, do I want to play 2020 or do I want to play Train Sim World? I feel like I feel like it'd just be more beneficial and more easier if they would just combine it like they do with the trains, with the Z franchise. It's just a new game, not every year, but it's a new game every couple years, and it's just combined into one, so it's all the same thing. Like, I don't think everything's compatible with like versions down. Like the new era, I don't think stuff's compatible with like 2008 or 2009 or 2010 game, but it's just like the fact of that it's just almost the same game basically. And I feel like that would be more beneficial for Dovetail to do that with Train Simulator 2020 and just kind of upgrade everything into Train Sim World 2020, so that the next update they have will just be, you know, everything will be in that game and everything will be a lot more simpler, so we're not wasting. And then of course, if you already have the DLC for Train Simulator 2020, you will get it for Train Sim World for free. If you don't have it, you have to pay for it, of course. But I feel like that would be more beneficial. But then again, I do also see where issues would start arising with that, where you got your people spending all your time on that, and then just got to go to the north siding here. So we've got diverging approach. Norfolk Southern 5197, diverging approach. North Alicia, main 2 to the siding. Over. So I kind of said that a little bit late, but they want us to come out here on the siding. We'll go ahead and stop after the signal here a little bit. Probably going to have to run down to 2 south, which is, yeah, and then go back up to north and then go back to the entry, which is what I figured was going to happen. And then we could probably just start slowing down right here. Want to make sure we set the handbrakes on the car so they don't start moving on us. Can we even open these windows? No. Can we open the door? No. Alright, let's move that there. Alright, let's go ahead and set the handbrakes on these cars so they don't start moving. It's kind of convenient that it's like right here so you don't have to walk like too far back and stuff. There we go. Run around a couple to the back of them. Okay, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Getting going to do that. The brake needs to get released. Alright. But yeah, I'm trying to do more like shunting scenarios like this, where it's like we're not just doing like a point A to point B run, we're actually doing like yard work and stuff like that, like making it more realistic and stuff like that in the form of railroading, and we're not just doing, you know, the same thing over and over. Okay, like we got train to point A to point B, no stops in between. It gets kind of boring after a while. We're like stuff like this where we're stopping, uncoupling cars, running around the train set, coupling back onto it. It's more action and more action packed basically than what just a normal like straightforward point A to point B run is. So that's kind of what the scenarios that I kind of have planned are. I'm not going to go like into grave detail about them, but I just kind of want to set them up like basically I've got a lot of like videos and stuff coming around the horseshoe curve route with like Norfolk Southern at the Altoona, I don't know how to pronounce it, Altoona like shops and stuff like that, like the different scenarios planned around that, like different trains leaving, different trains entering and stuff like that, or even like picking up cars and stuff like that were like bad ordered. NS 5197 approach South Alicia, sliding to main 2 out. Even stuff like that where it's like even taking just like random locomotives to be, you know, to the repair shop and whatnot, like stuff like that I feel like would be pretty cool to see and whatnot. And let's go ahead and turn the wipers back on because it is kind of raining, and we'll just use the independent brake for this one if it even works. Barely. There we go. Oh, we gotta stop over there, so we got a little bit ways to go. That's kind of stupid though. What if we gotta stop all the way out there? Oh, I think I see, because we have to go over here? I doubt it. I doubt they're going to make us go that far. I was expecting, like, go around. I don't know. I'm going to go past the signal anyway, just in case, because I know they're probably going to want us to watch for the signal and whatnot, so we'll just go past that signal. There we go. Here we go on a stop indicator. So we're going to do the reverse move now. They still want to stop. We do have an approach indicator coming back that way, so we'll see what we got going on over there. Alright, so go back to the north. NS 5197. I got approach signal north South Alicia, main 2, 2 to 2. Over. Here we go. Let's go and back her up. I'm just going to release that locomotive brake as well. But like I was saying, like different scenarios and stuff like that. Like I said, picking up cars that are bad ordered, or even like taking locomotives to like repair shops. Rounding them up, taking them out for scrap, or like loading, or even delivering like brand new leasing locomotives to companies and stuff like that, or stuff like that. Like I feel like just doing different like scenarios where it's like shunting and stuff, and not just focusing on going run point A to point B, it'd be a lot more beneficial and stuff to us, because that means, hey, different stuff and it's not all the same thing. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do in GTA as well. And ATS is just kind of do like different content and stuff, so it's not like repetitive, as to say, because I feel like it is repetitive a lot in GTA, and I've noticed that I've been doing a lot of stuff that is repetitive. Same thing with this game and American Truck Simulator. So I kind of want to get away from that repetitiveness and kind of branch out into more, more like whatchamacallit, more. I can't think of the word. I really can't think of the word. More like variety is what I'm looking for. Variety of content. But now with this Copa thing, I don't really know if we'll be able to do it. In here, signal ahead is broken and not acting in the correct way. Maintenance have been notified. You will need to request permission. Okay. Oh. I hit the wrong thing. Here we go. Looks like it's got a clear indicator, so I mean, that works fine. I passed the signal at danger. It's the clear indicator. Well, that's stupid. Alright, well, I guess we'll go ahead and pick this up where we left off later on, because that's kind of stupid that we ended up doing that when it was a clear signal. Yes, I understand we're supposed to do it, but let me go ahead and do the gameplay. And yeah, passing danger signal ends game. It doesn't even do that, so I don't understand. I don't get it. But that's going to go and do it for this one, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy as much as far as we got. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see this different variety of content and stuff, as well as hit me up on the Discord server as well. I got that suggestions box in there, and let me know what you guys think of the whole Copa thing. Let me know down in the comments thing. Haven't really talked about it in a video, but I probably will here soon. So, but yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the whole ordeal and stuff like that. And yeah, make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment, hit that subscribe button if y'all haven't already. I'll catch you guys here on the next video. Peace.